Hello, and welcome to the $1 Million Message. This is your Fearless Friday message with Kali Brigham, calling from beautiful Pensacola Beach, Florida, but just for another hour or so. Today's a big day for the Brigham family. After I record the message and we load up our car, we are heading down south. I know we live in the south, but we're heading further south, and we are going to be spending the night tonight in Disney Springs, formerly known as downtown Disney. I know. By the way, our best friends just arrived from Memphis late last night. Carolyn is my bestie, and her husband and my husband are best friends, and then they have a daughter and a son. So the ages of the kids are 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 and 8s are girls, 9s and 10s are boys. And so we're going to hang out, eat tonight, and then guess what we're doing tomorrow? We are getting on a week-long Disney cruise, the 8 of us. Oh, my heavens. We are so excited, partly because a year and a half ago, we started talking about doing it. A year ago, we booked it, and here we are. It's finally time. Of course, it goes without saying two important things. One is, as sales directors, we get a bonus. We can take a ring or we can take cash, and eventually you run out of fingers, right? And so I took my bonus this year and put it towards our Disney cruise. And then our spending money is coming from my Pink Friday sales. I hope you had a great Pink Friday. We had so much fun at our local meeting. We added up, just between 10 of us, over $10,000 in sales from pretty much just Pink Friday. A little bit here and there, a couple of days before and after, but mostly while we slept or while we ate leftovers or went shopping. We were selling product to our amazing customers. Don't you love that? And if you had one this year and maybe it was smaller than you wanted, let me encourage you. Keep going. Make it your goal to beat your sales next year. And, of course, increase your customer base because that'll make a big difference. So anyhow, that is what we're doing today, and I can't wait to tell you all about the ship. I'm really good friends with my pastor's wife, and we were talking last night, and she said, you're going to have lots to tell your Mary Kay girls when you get back about the level of excellence that Disney does and attention to detail and customer service. I was like, oh, you're right. She gets it. So I'll have an amazing fill-in speaker for you next Friday, and then the following week I'm going to tell you everything. So, anyhow, but I did want to give you a great idea that came from one of my beauty consultants on my team who sold over $2,000 last week, most of it Pink Friday, but also she has been doing a great job at her color selling appointments. She's mostly right now still working through her customer base and scheduling appointments with them to get together and, of course, enter them into the New York contest. Well, what Dee has done is she's taken the 10 makeup artist looks, and by the way, I will post a picture via our fabulous sales director girlfriend, Christy, who hosts the Facebook page called Mention on the Million, and then there's a $sign. Mention on the $1 Million Messenger listeners, I think, something like that. You'll find it. Search for it on Facebook. So I'll have her post a picture for you. Don't private message me or send me a message. I'll be on a ship. But you can check it out there. And she has printed each one of the 10 makeup artist looks that you can find on InTouch on ivory paper in color. I know not everyone's skin tone is ivory, but everyone's skin tone is definitely not stark white. And when she first printed them that way, she just didn't feel like the colors looked right, or, it just wasn't as beautiful as it could be. So using the Office Depot discount that we get from Mary Kay, you can get that on InTouch as well, she printed out 10 full-size pictures of the makeup artist looks. She hole punched them, and she actually put them in one of the Mary Kay flip chart binders. They look fabulous. And at her appointments, or before, she has them look through the 10 makeup artist looks and pick which one they want to do. And that's part of the pre-profiling. Then she takes those samples and puts them in the color palette, the Pro palette, along with the additional contour, highlighter, and other things. So that all they're seeing in that palette, they're not getting overwhelmed. They're just seeing their look. And then, of course, they're playing around with their new look, and she's selling them the Pro palette plus their look and maybe an extra eyeshadow for a highlighter or an extra blush to have something, additional there. And even if they have some classic eyeshadows too, they're putting them in there. And now she's got a Pro palette that's looking at her that's just dying to be filled up more if she didn't fill it all up at that appointment. But Dia also took those same images and she had Office Depot put them on smaller cardstock, kind of like 4x6. She had them do 5 of each look because her goal is 5 models for each one of the makeup artist looks. And when that gal purchases her look, or even if she doesn't, she sends her home with that particular small look card. She can tape it to her mirror. She can slip it in her compact to remind her of how to do the look, what it looks like, and just to keep her excited. Dee said they're also taking notes on the back side, too, so that if she needs some reminders about what goes where or how to apply things, she's got the notes on the back of the card. I just thought this was brilliant. We have several weeks left in this New York City contest, and even when the contest is over, we're going to want to continue building your portfolio, right? And by that, I just mean snap a picture of them and stick it in a either online photo album or a traditional photo album. When I was building my Mary Kay business, I had model portfolios for every season. I had a holiday one. I had a New Year's one. I had a spring one. I had a summer one. And it was just a great reason to either get with a woman that may not get with you for skincare initially or for your follow-up appointment. So the picture will be posted for you all to see. It's an amazing booking tool. It is Friday, and you know what I say, have 5 new appointments on your date book by 5 p.m. Friday, right? That's the goal, and utilize this makeover contest. So print them out in a large 8.5 by 11, and then smaller ones that you can hand up to your customers to take it home with, to either remind them of the gorgeous book that they may want to purchase in the future, or the one that they just took home with them. So I loved this idea. I thought it was fabulous, and tis the season to get together with people. I was delivering products for my pig sale yesterday afternoon, and I dropped off a couple of colors with a new customer, and I was giving her a little tip here and there, and she goes, you know what, when you get back, can we just sit down, and can you just help me out with everything? I said, absolutely. Women out there want what we have, and if you're not confident in color, take the online course. Play around on yourself. You're your best test panelist. And look at the Mary Kay YouTube channel. Educate yourself. Luis Costco has amazing tips, as well as our Mary Kay In Touch videos too. And watch your confidence grow. Watch your customers fall in love. Every season you can get together with them with a new look. Have so much fun. All right. Well, wish me a bon voyage. Off we go. We'll say hi to Mickey and Minnie for you. And I'll talk with you next week or 2 weeks. Bye-bye.